One thing I know for sure is that at times when our wisdom falters, compassion always abounds. And that is what nursing has taught me above all. Compassion is the greatest wisdom. Hi there, I'm Tilda Shaloff, also known as Nurse Tilda. Back in 2004, I wrote a book called A Nurse's Story, and much to my surprise, it became a Canadian bestseller and went into translation in 4 different foreign languages. It went into French, Vietnamese, Chinese, and Japanese. And recently, we've come out with a 10th anniversary edition of A Nurse's Story that includes a new introduction and foreword. Now, all the stories in A Nurse's Story are true. They're based on my 32 years as a critical care nurse. Many readers tell me that these stories, while shocking, they are very truthful and comforting at the same time, and I get that. Some people nurses tell me that this is the book they give to their families to help them understand what they do. Other readers have told me that these stories have helped them have some very difficult conversations with their loved ones about their medical care. And now I hear from readers all over the world, and despite different languages, cultures, and healthcare systems, we have so much in common. I wrote a lot about night shift and the fun yet the fatigue of working late at night and all throughout the night and having to be so vigilant and awake. This book had some stories that I felt had never found their way into print before, and as I was writing it, it felt like I was writing some dangerous things. Some of the things that felt dangerous writing about was medical errors, ones that I had made over the years, and how I did my best to correct them. Luckily, none of my errors caused any serious harm, but they've stayed with me forever. In some ways, they've made me a better nurse, too. I wrote a lot about SARS because that was a very scary time in my career when we as nurses were going into the rooms of patients who had SARS or suspected cases, and we had to wear all this protective gear to make sure we didn't get this airborne virus that was killing people. Now, my hope for A Nurse's Story is that this will invite more nurses to speak out. We're very modest. We're a quiet bunch, and we don't often speak publicly about our work, and it's time that we do. In fact, I believe that the public safety depends on them knowing the nurse's perspective and a nurse's work. If you're interested in learning more about A Nurse's Story or the other books I've written about my life as a nurse, visit my website at nursetilda.com. You're welcome to contact me at tilda@nursetilda.com. I'm also on social media. You can connect with me on Twitter, Facebook. I look forward to posting more videos, sharing my stories of my vast nursing experience in the hopes that it will help you and enrich your career. Thank you so much.